Hello everybody, my name is Brian, this is Dormant Volcano Games, and we are playing some DormantCraft. This is episode 10. Yes, I know the last episode you guys probably watched, if you are following the series, was episode 8. There is no episode 9. There will never be an episode 9. I recorded in episode 9, I edited in episode 9, and I realized when going in to start the edit that it looks like this. And I do not plan to. And obviously, I did the math, and it would take longer for me to redo everything to give you another episode 9 that followed the same things that we already did. So I'm just going to tell you what we did in episode 9. We're going to move on, and if you want me to go back and do any of the things in episode 9 for another episode, let me know in the comments down below. So, as you can see, we're kitted out. We have a bow now. Most of our tools and armor has enchantments. And also, if we F5, we go over here and check in our ender chest. We have a beacon, which can be used for what today's assignment is going to be. Also, I spent the last 2 days getting all the materials needed for a full beacon. And also we made our first netherite ingot, which is just netherite scrap and gold. We will definitely, in the future, make more, so I will definitely give you a tutorial on how you get those later. But today we are going to take all these materials. We are probably going to stop by our nether portal for where our blaze farm is, and also that's where we killed the wither that you guys won't be able to see because once again the episode looks like this. But yeah, no, future reference. If anyone in the comments of a video asks where episode 9 is, just tell them there is no episode 9. Episode 9 doesn't exist. We don't talk about episode 9. And that is the official statement. For anyone that is a fan of this channel, there is no episode 9 of DormantCraft. It doesn't exist, and it never will. So yeah, we are going to put a path in the nether all the way to the village that we found all the way back in episode 4 or 5. If not, I'll put a correction on the screen. And we are going to start making a little bit of a bat cave as our secondary base, which I think is going to look really, really cool. So what we're going to do is we are going to put multiple farms underneath the village. So on top it looks like a normal village that we are going to renovate just a little bit. But below it we have this giant bat cave with all these different farms. The first 2 farms that we're going to try and work on today is a villager breeder and an iron farm. So let's go into the nether and we're going to try and dig a hole. Once I've dug that hole, I'm going to bring you guys back and we're going to start doing this. Oop. Okay guys, since when we were last together and now, I have now dug this tunnel. It's a very long tunnel, so I'm definitely not going to take you through the entire thing, but there is one thing that I do want to take you through. And once we go around this corner, I'm going to dissolve to it. Okay, so unfortunately, when digging what I think is about a 500 block area through, I found an ancient debris, which is used to make netherite. So let's mine it together. Oop, no more, just the one. Unfortunately, because of where we've been digging, which is level 15, which is where you're going to find the most netherite. It's also underneath the lava lakes, so where that netherite, that ancient debris was, and where a portal was, they're both right below lava lakes, so digging this path was very difficult, but we are at our portal. I hope when we come in facing the village and not the mountain, but I have no control over these things, so let's see. Nope. We're facing the mountain. But if you turn around, our village from all the way back in episode 4 or 5. Oh, honestly, can't remember. I gotta turn that down just a smidgen more. I hope I don't peek too many times during this recording because I have to edit this. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we have multiple giant houses. I can't remember which one I have for which, but I decided that I want both of my structures to be underneath bigger houses, just to start, even though we're going to dig out the entire area underneath here. I think there's a nice house right here and on the other side, but then isn't there one also over here? I swear there's one over here. No. So the two nice houses that are in here, I think, are this one over here, and then there's one over this way. And what we're going to do is we're going to build underneath each structure. I do think there's one other nice house around here. One really, really nice house? No, it's just those two. Okay. I mean, these houses are nice anyway, but like the two bigger houses. So the one on the right is going to be where I'm going to put our villager breeder far underneath the ground, but will also be kind of my home until I construct one on that mountain. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to make this place a little bit more homely for me. I'm going to dig ladders down to, I think, probably around Y30. And I have to dig down all the way till Y10. And then you guys are going to get a time lapse. So I will see you guys after that time lapse. Actually, I will see you guys after that time lapse. Hey guys, so it has once again been a while since we've gotten a Minecraft episode out, and I don't try to do this every time. This time, instead of the problem being, me trying to like procrastinate on putting an episode out, which I did a little bit of, but not as much as usual. Um, yeah, I decided to dig this hole, which we're going to use for a villager breeder, and then right after that, because I thought, oh, this hole was pretty quick, I'm going to do the hole for the iron farm. And that took me about 5 whole days, including, all the other responsibilities that I have in life. So, sorry. And then a couple days ago, because today is the episode that is the last day that I want to get this out because I want to stream this game for you guys. Um, I tried to kind of get ahead of things, start recording a couple days ago, and for some reason, even though I haven't changed any settings except for updating Minecraft to 116.5, OBS is telling me that it's having encoding problems, which is so weird. It started with episode 9, which I told you guys about probably for you guys only a couple minutes ago. Um, and that's why we will never have that episode 9. If anybody asks, there is no episode 9. Remember that. So I've just been trying to fix that, and I haven't been able to record like an episode for longer than a couple minutes before it popping up on my screen being like, hey, encoding error, which makes everything just look horrible. Good news, though, is I don't need OBS to collect supplies or dig any of these holes. So, if we go over to that chest that you saw in the background, which is right over here, you will see that I have collected all of the resources for a farm. This farm was developed by CoffeeCraft. I am going to kind of just edit me putting it together piece by piece. And then we'll have villagers. And we'll also have carrots, which is great. We want carrots, trust me. So, let's start with this farm. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky one. I'm going to keep the recording just going from here, and I'm going to just do what I can to switch between talking to you guys and building, and also watching the tutorial at the same time to make sure this works. And then I'm going to cut it together later into something that works and that you guys are seeing right now. First, let's take out those rails. We need the rails. I think I need a little bit of that glass. Great. Let's do this. So guys, we gotta dig 2 holes right here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take a piece of glass. So let's put 1 right there. And then we can get rid of our temporary block to place that. And then come in the rails. That. I'll break that rail. Oh, nope, that was not what we were supposed to do. It's not going according to plan. Although, when does anything, right? Get rid of block. Now we have to make sure that we power our rails. So let's go back to our handy dandy chest, grab our 2 redstone torches, and let's put them in. So yeah. So let's put you down. Rails are now powered. Wonderful. Okay. And then we need our dispenser and our button, which, to be fair, is actually going to block us in. But that's okay. Because once the farm is actually built, that's not what it's going to look like. I mean, none of this is... Why are you freaking out? Oh, I think it was because I was holding shift and I set it to, what's it called? Alright, cool. So, the only thing we now have to do is we have to make our hole a little bigger so we can actually jump through there. But that should now be fine. So, next, put 2 temporary blocks. I'm using dirt. And then I went over to the chest and I grabbed 2 chests. You put those on either side. And just a heads up, this, even though it's structured like a tutorial, it's just so I have something to show you guys while I'm building. I don't want to come back and be like, ah, yes, I built this thing. I want you to be here for most of the process. So, because I am using someone else's tutorial and I don't want to take views away from that person because I'm using the tutorial, I could not put out this episode without it. Definitely go and check out CoffeeCraft's video. I'm going to put it in the description down below. I would feel horrible if me using his tutorial for a video meant that people just used my video instead of going to his tutorial. Trust me, his tutorial is a lot better than anything I'm describing right now, so definitely go check it out anyway. So next, we are going to build a 3 on the side tube. What will happen though is I will probably have to get rid of this guy right here, which is fine. He is now in that chest. And I'm going to take out all the corners because the corners don't do anything. Please don't use them. I mean, you can. If you have glass to spare, then definitely use corners. But we don't. I'm pretty sure for this farm I got the exact amount of glass. Actually, no I didn't. But still, we're not doing corners. Corners are evil. Shoot. Now we need to use a temporary block to get up. And this needs to be 4 high, so... Okay, so it now be 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Now, unfortunately, I have to get down because I don't have all the things I need, including the fence gates. I know for the next couple parts of this tutorial, I'm going to need all of our... Actually, for right now, I'm pretty sure I just need the fence gates. So let's just grab things as we need them. Because if I try and remember what's next in this tutorial, I'm not going to remember everything. And this is not going to be great to watch. So, there we go there. We need that temporary block, and then let's oak fence it up. Oak fence, oak fence, oak fence. There we go, those 3, and then we can get rid of that temporary block. Next, it looks like we need those slabs, so let's tunnel down with our shovel. So you can choose any like crop for this farm, but oh, I used stone slabs I think because I wanted to keep with the motif. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, slab type doesn't matter, but the reason why I chose carrots is because we are actually going to use this farm as not just our villager breeder, but also partially for food. My favorite food in the game is golden carrots. I, in games that I did, you know, like for myself, I always used. One second. I always use villager trading to get my golden carrots, but that doesn't make that much sense because it's incredibly slow, and you can never get as many as you would like when it comes to golden carrots. So I decided I'm going to build this farm, and then right after that, I am going to make a gold farm. And with that gold farm, I am then going to put together all my golden carrots. Let me go pick up that piece. I don't think I need it, but I don't actually remember. Because some things I got in exact amounts, and other things because of how they're crafted, I didn't. So, we'll see. Before we record our next part, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make sure that we go over and grab 5 beds, which I've already done because I'm re-recording this clip. And then we're going to pillar up again. So, we're going to temporary block all of this, including the part we pillared up on. Whoops. And what we're going to do is we're going to put those beds down. And we're on the wrong side, so let's go get that fixed. So you have to place the beds down exactly how I am. I realized when making this farm, because I did it in creative first, just to make sure it still worked. Um, like, Brian, still worked. You're doing this in 1.16.5. Well, yes, I made the farm first in 1.63, which is actually what we have been playing in so far, because I didn't know whether or not they had Optifine. Oh, I just realized I don't have to set that as uh, G anymore. So I set on my keyboard middle click to G because I didn't have a mouse at the time, and I never thought I was going to get one. But unfortunately, my trackpad on the laptop I use to record these episodes, which is probably one of the reasons I'm having troubles, I'm recording all of this on a laptop instead of a PC that is made for this type of thing. Um, but yeah, the trackpad is just shot to hell. So every once in a while, it just won't work with for me. So now we have a mouse and a keyboard. It's mechanical, and sometimes you can hear it, sometimes you can't. Thankfully, most of the time you can't, so that's good. But let's get back into this tutorial. So, guys, now we're back, and we are going to do the next part, which is we are going to make a cross shape. Well, not a cross shape, a T shape. I just say cross because it kind of looks like you know who on the. Oh no. I just realized something that is going to cause us problems in the future. I built the beds facing the wrong direction. So guys, I'm going to go fix that and we're going to be right back. So we are now going to, we're now back. I've now fixed it. We are now facing everything the right way. Perfect. And now we are going to take some solid blocks, which will be stone, God, I definitely understand why people build farms in creative. I mean, not like for videos and stuff. I mean, I understand why like tutorials are usually in creative, because this is ridiculous. Now we are going to grab some trapdoors. Wonderful. So now, let me actually... So those go on that end. And then we have, I'm pretty sure... Oh, shoot. I once again made a whoopsie. Also, let's use the correct tool here. I'm sure that was hard to watch for our veteran Minecrafters. It's like, Brian, you are not using the right tool. Let me go grab those. Okay. Now let's go. And we're going to put those blocks back correctly. So what we have to actually do with those is we put them on top, and then the side is for all of the other trapdoors. So one goes... Oh, jeez. Right there. Right there. Right there. Beautiful. Everglass? Yes, we do. Okay, so we can now get rid of our dirt blocks here. And also, you can get rid of your dirt blocks under the bed. I'm just going to use them. I'm just going to keep them there for now because I don't like having to do too much going back and forth. Although, that seems to be what I've been doing accidentally anyway. Whoops. So, let's grab that glass from our inventory. And we are now going to make a layer. No. That's not where that goes. Oh, well, that's exactly where you're supposed to go, you stupid. So now we are going to put glass all around the bed. I have to see, I'm pretty sure you have to put it on these edges too. I will put them there for now, and if they're not supposed to be there, I will let you guys know. So guys, now what we are going to do, and I took off all the corners and made sure that these blocks are supposed to be here. Don't worry, they are. And we got 2 on here. So make this too high. Then put blocks over all the beds. Oh, we're out of glass. I'm gonna go grab some more. Okay, we are now back with more glass. we've done that. And now we are going to temporary block. We are going to cover up this and there. So that we don't have to worry about those guys. And then we are going to do the same on every bed. We're going to go up one little bit more. Beautiful. Okay, now let's see what's next. So now, and this is a super quick step, you take some more temporary blocks. There we go there. Get rid of this, and then we take those trapdoors, which we have, and boop. Perfect. Now let me get that trapdoor that was put down. Totally wrong right there. And we're good. So this is the part that's going to kill me. This is where you actually put in the dirt platform. I had to go to the part of his video where it breaks down like the lengths instead of, him repeating it back because it's hard. Once again, remember, this is a tutorial by CoffeeCraft. Please go check him out as like a thank you for, for me using his tutorial for this video. So the first platform, and it's right at this part. Oh, by the way, you can also take those dirt blocks out. So there's these three. And then another three, but this time, one more on each side to get 5. So those are 2 5s, and then we should have a 3. And then a 1. Perfect. Looks like everything's right. Well, that's good. Also, just for right now. Even though we're going to fix that pretty soon. And then take your solid block. And from this little part right here, have to put a diagonal line all the way around the farm. I will bring you back when I have done that. Because it's going to take forever and it's not going to be fun to watch, so. Be right back. Okay guys, we are back. I have filled in all of the diagonals with stone, as you can see from what I was telling you before. Now we have to go and we have to fill those with our stairs. I also went and filled our water buckets because we're going to need those for the next step. And I also, as a real life person, went and grabbed more water because this guy gets thirsty. I don't know what it is specifically about this winter, but like, I seem to want water all the time. I know I should drink more water just as a human being, but like my body has now decided, it's like, Brian, if you don't get more water, I'm going to hurt you. And I'm like, well, that's not great. Let's not do that. So, now, because we don't have enough water buckets, let's make a water source. And fill some buckets. And fill. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I can just do this faster with one bucket. I know that's probably not true, but that's what we're gonna do, so haha. Okay, guys. I then went through and I added a glass block right there, as you're supposed to. Put some water in there, and then I know, without even having to go back, that there are two items that I don't have in my inventory that I'm going to need. So, yay! Let's go grab those. And then, let's come back. Okay, guys, we're back with everything that we need. First thing that we need to do is grab our composter, some glowstone, and a bed. So we are going to put the composter there, then our glowstone, then our bed, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our glass, which I'm pretty sure that's all of our extra glass, and we are going to go too high around the farm. I'm not going to make you watch this, so I'll bring you back in when it's done. And done. One quick thing, or this next part is going to be horrible, is we're going to have to put torches next to every single stair block. And then another part that you shouldn't have to watch, but I might do something interesting with, I don't think I will though, is you're going to have to hoe this entire thing and put carrots down. Okay, all the farmland is in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put all those carrots down. So yeah, there are a couple of things that we have to do before we can call this farm finito and bring in the villagers. Which I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely probably going to record so that you guys can see it. But there is no way that like I'm recording the entire like I'm gonna show the entire process on screen. Because villagers are the worst. I don't like them. So we just need those carpets, and then we're going to come up here because there's one tiny little adjustment that we have to make. And it's that we have to add some carpets and take out some of those glass blocks that we actually put in when doing the villagers. So great. Let's dig down that hole. And now guess what? Every single block that we put in front of a bed is no longer needed if we are playing in 1.16.2 or above. Which we are. We're in 1.16.5, so... Boop. Oh, nope. That's not what we want. And what we're going to do is flip those up, and everywhere where things are not flipped up, we are going to put a carpet. No. And we're going to open up this. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. And then we are going to put this here. And then let's grab another. One of these. And we're gonna put our glass back. Okay, now we just have to go back and put that one glass block that we got rid of back. And now we're gonna go put the villagers in, which is not gonna be fun. I'm not looking forward to this. But what I'm probably going to do, oh, that's not what I wanted. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to start a new recording. And I am then going to slowly but surely get rid of, just show you me plopping in the villagers. Because, yeah, no, it's a painful process. It's one of those things for any farms. Until you have rails, and even after you have rails, getting villagers together is the worst thing ever. Okay, we have our little villager caboose. Now we just have to wait for grass to grow. So I'm done watching grass grow. Let's see if this kills my villager. I hope not. But fingers crossed. Oh, wonderful. Nope, don't you dare. Hate villagers. Oh, okay, we got one in. Beautiful. Oh, no, buddy. No, buddy. No. Oh, how did you get up here? Well, let's hope we can get him back in or we're going to be in trouble. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay, everybody. That's the farm all complete. I am going to have to do some things to make sure that, for instance, our farmer villager hasn't picked up any other crops besides carrots. I also have to make sure that our two other villagers don't get out of the bed and like teleport onto the floor. And I also have to make sure that the trapdoors are on the right way. Because that's actually one of those things when I tried to build my creative world that actually gave me a load of problems. So if the trapdoors are wrong, I will make sure that I let you guys know. Probably not in this video, so it won't be future Brian. It also probably won't be tonight when I'm streaming, which you will hopefully see this by the time I am going to be streaming Thursdays at 8 o'clock. Always going to be Minecraft unless I say otherwise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Unfortunately, we did not have time to also put together the iron farm, but trust me, the hole is ready for next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.